Hello, welcome back guys again in my Android SoftTech tutorials. And in today's project, I am going to teach you how to create a simple Android calculator app. So I will make it I will make it. It is so simple because I don't wanna make it more complicated. So I will use few code lines. So let's start now. Start a new Android Studio project. Click here and give your application name and name this application like calculator, simple easy calculator, simple calculator. Click on next and select your platform, whatever you like, whatever you want. I will use the API 16 because my emulator does support API 16. It is not more supported for like KitKat Jellybean, so I will select the Android Jellybean and click on next and select the empty activity and click on next and click on finish. Okay guys, so let's start our coding now. So first of all we need to create here buttons, array of the buttons. So let's initialize the array of the button. So I will not use the array because it is more complicated, so I will just use the buttons. So let's drag the button here. Sorry, before first of all we need a text, we need a edit text. So let's drag edit text. Okay guys, now make it mesh parent and now we will make some changes in this. So come into here and edit XML coding. Okay guys, and I will first of all I will change this into hint, into 0 and into hint, so you can understand what we need to do here. And now I will change the height of this text view. So I will height of this text view into it's not enough, then I 100 enough, I think. Okay guys, now you are watching that now it is enough and bigger. So I need to make this text into bottom. You are watching that this is 0, it is in the middle. So let me grab this in bottom. So for this Android gravity and make it into bottom. Now this come to bottom. Okay guys, and now I will make this text into bigger. So for that we use the Android attribute. And I will want to make this bigger into 40 fp. Now it is okay. Okay guys, now our edit text has initialized and created, and now we need to give the ID for this edit text. ID is also already given. Okay guys, and now we need to share button for performing the operations. So like let me create the buttons. So first one I will, so let's code button and height I will give this button into, sorry, with this I will give the 70 dp. The height I will give the wrap, the height I will give the wrap content. Okay guys, now button have initialized and button. Okay guys, and now we will use attributes. So use this Android layout below. Sorry, Android layout below. So what is layout below? And give the ID of this edit text. Now it is come to down from this edit text. You are watching that. And now I want to provide the here for this button ID. So first of all, I need to make some more attributes. I need to add some more attributes. So Android, and I will add now Android align parent start, align parent left. So Android layout align parent left, and I will make it into true. Okay guys, and I also need here Android align parent start, also make it true. Right, layout align parent start, sorry, layout align parent start, it is here, make into true, because it will create our flexible buttons. So and now I want to make this margin top. Now I want to make this a little bit down, and layout margin top, and I will give the margin 46 dp. Guys, now it is okay, and now I need to give the here text name Android text, and I will give the name button 1. Sorry. Okay guys, similar this we will create our another buttons like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and we also create the operators buttons like equal, plus, subtract, divide, etc. So create that yourself. So I will create that here. I will cut paste because it will save us time. Okay guys, and now I have created here buttons, so let me show you. So now you can show, so let me start from the top. Okay guys, and now it is our edit text. It is from here to here. It is, you can look into this code area. This is our edit text. Okay guys, and now this is our button first. This is our button first. You can watch that. You can look it, and yeah, symbol is appear. Okay guys, and it is our buttons 2. It is our button 2. This is our button 2, and this is our button 3. We can look at 3, and this is our button 4. Sorry, this is a button 4, and I call it button plus, because it is operator button, and now it is our button 4, because it will enter the value 4, and it will enter the digit 4, so this we call it 4. And this is our button 5. You can look it, and similar this button 5, button 6, button 7. Button 7 is for the subtraction, so it is operator, not button 7. Okay guys, and now it is button 7, because it is digit button, and it is button 8. And it is button 9, and this is operator button for multiplication, for multiply, and this is 0 button for digit, enter the digit. This is dot for performing the decimal operations, floating operations, and this is button equal. This is also operator button, and it is division button. Okay guys, now button have. Okay guys, and now our coding segment, now our designing segment and now I think it is completed. So before going to in our coding Java class, so let me make some changes here. You people maybe think that there is no designing, this is not looking attractive, and there is not any color or any background. So let me put some colors and background here. So I will use the and now I will change the background of this layout, full layout. So for that, and right, use the background attributes, and I will pass the color accent. Yes, and our background have changed, and now I will change the, because edit text, it is not showing here, so people cannot watch what is here. So let me make some changes into edit text, and I will use the background attribute here also, and I will put here green color. So hash f1 f1. Okay guys, now our edit text has appeared. I think these two colors are enough. So now we will go in our main activity.java class for coding this calculator, for making the functionality and providing the functionality for this calculator. So move on the main activity.java class. So first of all, we need to initialize our buttons here. So for that, we need to create the buttons variable. So let me create now and initialize the object of button. So button and first I'll call the button b1 comma b2 comma b3 comma b4 comma b5 comma b6 comma b7 comma b8 comma b9. Guys, it is our digit and integer buttons. And now one more button we need here, b0. Okay guys, and now we'll add for performing the operation button, like button dot, button add, and button subtraction. Now we will create the operators buttons. We will inside the operator buttons object here. So for that, first I will need to add b dot b add comma b subtract sub. I will use only sub, and b sub. After sub, b multiply, b mult, comma b div, division for, and after division I will use the b equal. Okay guys, and now our button have initialized, button object have initialized. Okay guys, and now we need to make the object of edit text for initialize the edit text, and so create the edit text. So edit text and make the object of edit text. And here we need one more, because we want to enter two values. So for that values we will take the values. So value val1 value 1 comma value 2 value 2. Okay guys, and now we need here boolean variable. So boolean, because we want to make buttons because we will use the button. So for that, boolean add comma subtract comma divide division comma multiplication. It is enough. We want to only from the 4 functions. Okay guys, today okay guys, there is some problem in my throat, so I'm not able to speak clearly, because it is like a type, it is like source. Sorry for that. Okay guys, so now boolean add and sub and divide division and multiplication. Now we have take 4 boolean object. We have took 4 boolean object, and now we will initialize this object into the onCreate method. So for that, first I will initialize the button 1. So for that, I will call the button 1 object. Button 1 is equal to type class into button, and find it by find view id method. Find view id out dot id. Let me show how to find the id. So you are watching that here is showing many ids, like button 1, button 2, button 3. So let me show you how to how to recognize that, so how to find it, and where it should be find. So I will not provide here ID. Let me show you how I will find that. I will, here is button 1, so I will use the button 1. So let me show you how I pass here button 1. So go back to your main activity main.xml file, and here is button 1. Here is our button 1. This is button 1, and the ID of button 1 is button 1. This is our button ID. We can change it, but I give this like this. And button 2 ID is this button 2 ID, and similar button 3, similar button 4, and button plus operator. This is here. Okay guys, so I think now you get to understand. So like this, similar this, we will initialize our 9 buttons and plus operators too also. So, and or operators also. So copy this and paste here 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Sorry, 0. And change it here. Let me change because it will save us time. Okay guys, now I have initialized the button 1 to from 1 to button 0. So button 1, button 2, button 3, button 4, button 5, button 6, button 7, button 8, button 9, button 0. Okay guys, and now we'll initialize the operators buttons also. So let me initialize here. So I will first initialize the button dot. So b dot, and typecast into button, and find it by find method, and button dot will be ID will be button dot button dot, the ID is button dot. Similarly, we will select our 4 operators buttons. So let me copy this, paste here, one more time, 2, 3, button dot, and it is our button. Let me change this because it will save us. Okay guys, now I have initialized all buttons successfully, and now I need to set this button, and now we will get the text from these buttons. So for that we need to set our buttons into listener. So for that, let me show you how to do that. So because let me show you, come into activity file, because here I am not going to take input from our keyboard. So I am going to just take input from these buttons. So for that I have to set the text in our buttons. So for that I will use the set on click listener method, and set this button into our text in a string. So let me show you what I want to make this, and what I am going to do now. So now first of all I will use the button first. So button first, so our button first object is b1. You can watch that. It is our button first object. So now we will use this object for the calling the set on click listener. So let me show you. So b1 set on, and call the method set on click listener. So this button will clicked. So set on click listener. Now it will clicked, then it will take text by the edit box. So for that, let me show you how it will take the text from the button, because we are going to input the text from button, not from keyboard. So for that I will use the object of edit text. So edit text dot set text, and call the method set text, and pass your edit text object. So edit text, again edit text, then call get text again, and call the method get text, and here we will here we are going to input by this button is equal to 1 string. So not I'm going to make it equal, so I am just to make you understand. so it will take input as a string. So for that I'm going to put it button. So now by this button we will take the input as a 1. Okay guys, I think now you got understood what I mean here. Okay, like similar this we will take the input from buttons like button 2, button 3, button 4. So let's copy this whole thing and paste here. Change this into button 2, and here also we need to change button 2, and similar for the third button. Change here button 3 because we're going to input 3 number from this button. Here we also need to change 3, and we also need to change button 4, and we are going to input button. And let me push this and let me pause this and let me do this for all other buttons, and it will save us time, so you can watch my code. I will show you. Okay guys, now I have take here successfully 9 digits. So let me show you from the top once again. So this is our button. First we are taking the 1 value from this button, and this is our button 2. We are taking the 1 value from this, we are taking the 2 digits from this button, and from this we are taking the 3. Similar for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Okay guys, now our input text method has completed, and after this now we need to. Okay guys, and now we are going to initialize our boolean values with operators buttons like subtraction, addition, multiplication, division. So for that we need to also so first of all I will initialize the button add. So initialize the button add. So call the object of button add. So be add. So be add now. So and we also need to just set on click listener. We need to set this button on set on click listener. So similar that. So set on click listener and new on click listener. Okay, now it will initialize our on click listener method. So when this button will press, so now we will give the condition for this button. So what will happen when this button will press button add? So first of all I will change here, and I am going to take the value from this button. So take the value. So value 1 is equal to integer dot parse int, and call your edit text object edit text, then call the get text, and then plus operator, and then we will need to add this in blank, because here we are not going to take the value from, we are just assign this value by the user, so we will leave it blank. Okay guys, I think now you got understood what I mean here. So I mean to say that when value button will be entered by the user, so I leave it blank. Edit text dot get text. So and after this now we need to make this function our true. So add is equal to, and when this button will true, then when this button will press, then it will take the value. Okay, so true, and then we need to set edit text dot set text into null, and then now we are not going to set any text into edit text, we just pass here null value. Okay guys, I think now you got to understand what I mean here. If you have a little bit Java knowledge, then you can understand. Okay guys, similar this we will use for the other buttons. So I will copy this, copy and paste, and here I'm going to change this into add into subtract. So be sub. All things will be similar here. Add, sorry, here we need to change some. Here we need to change this function name sub. Subtraction is equal to true, and now all everything will be same. Okay, guys, and similar for the divide division. So copy paste here, and here we need to change into sub. Oh, sorry, subtraction is already had. So subtract, after subtraction it is divide. So b dot b divide. Sorry, it is only what was that? B sub b div. And here we need to also pass here div. Div is equal to make true. So I think here we are taking the value 1 from the edit text. I think you are not maybe clear understand. You maybe not clear understand what is happening here. So here we are taking the value 1 from integer. Sorry, here we are taking the value 1. So value 1 may be anything like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, anything. So 22, 25, any value maybe. So then we take by this edit text. So we here leave this blank. We are taking this as a string. Sorry, we pass into and just let me follow forward and you will understand yourself. Okay, guys, and division is equal to true. Edit text, set text again into null. So for that we add division, and now we will take the for division. After division it is what is left, division, and now we need to multiply. So copy this and paste here, and we multiply. Now we are using, now we set the code for multiplication button. So we mult, and here we also change mult. The multiplication is when this button will press, then we pass the value is equal to true. When this button will press, then it will pass the value 1 by the edit text. Okay, so and now multiplication, and now we are going to find the result. So when the value will enter, then operator will also enter, like plus, minus, divide. Then we will provide the final result by the equal buttons. So for the equal button, let me initialize the equal button. So button equal dot, and here we need to pass here. Sorry, we need to change for this. Okay guys, equal dot equal. Okay guys, and equal button, now here is the main code, so be careful here what I am going to do now. So here we are inside our all functions like addition, subtraction, division. So if I have to use if statement, so if addition is equal to true, if add is equal to true, so when add button will press, then what will happen? Then we will then get the value from edit text. So edit text dot set text, and now we will plus. Now we perform the function. So for that edit text, so value 1. So value 1 plus value 2. So value will press after value 2 will enter after pressing this plus button. So before plus button, the value we will not able to put the value 2. So we here use the add is equal to true. I think now you got understood. Now you get to understand what I mean here. Okay, guys, now value 2 will press after pressing the button plus. Okay guys, and now make this into after taking the value, and now we will make this button into false. So add is equal to false. Okay guys, now button will become false, And similar this we will use the for others function like addition we have done, and multiplication, subtraction, division. So copy this and paste here. Here we will change into add to our next function is multiplication. So mul equal to true, then it here we need to change the sign of this operator. So we are going to have multiplication, so for that we need to asterisk. So add is equal to, and here we will do mult is equal to false. It is so simple and easy logic, guys. And now for similar for the third button. So multiplication, division, and the third is division. If div is equal to true, then we will divide here. So div is equal to false, and here what we are going to do, here we are going to divide. So guys, divide is equal to okay. And finally, and now we are coming to divide is happening. Okay guys, now I think 4 functions have been sliced successfully, and now our coding has completed. So now we can test it, our app. So let me run this app now. So let me show you whole code once again. So maybe guys you try to copy my code. So let me show you once again whole things. So here I need to make this bigger. You guys, now you can see that all everything. You guys see the proper code here. You guys, now I hope you have seen this all code. So now let me run this app. So left click on your run icon and select your emulator. I have not started my emulator, so I have to start my emulator. Okay guys, so before going to run this app, I forget something here. I forget to initialize our edit text, so I have to initialize our edit text. So initialize you to all. So edit text is equal to typecast to edit text, and find it by find view id method or dot id dot edit text. Okay guys, now we can test it our. Okay guys, and one more thing I forget here. Sorry for that, because it is my I'm not giving the concentrately fully here. So I forget here to add in our operator buttons like addition and multiplication and subtraction, division. So here we need to add our blank string, so we can replace our result by this string. So let's take a blank string. First of all we need to add here into add button. Similarly copy this here also, in multiplication and also division, because it will not show result. Guys, division and multiplication has been done, division done, and here I have taken multiplication 2 buttons equal add multiple division. Here we need to take here, sorry, I have to take here. I have taken here already. So division, multiplication, division. Where is subtraction? I forget to add subtraction. So let me add here subtraction. Copy this whole thing. This is for subtraction. This and division. I have take two division. No, this is we are going to change this into subtraction. Is equal to 2, then sub is equal to false, and here we are going to take the minus operator. So it is subtraction, division has done, and multiplication and addition. So for method addition, multiplication and division and subtraction. Okay guys, 4 function is enough. Okay guys, now we can test our app. So let me click on this run icon. Okay guys, one more thing I forget here, and I forget here to take value 2, initialize our value 2. So before if loop, before if statement in our equal method. So here we are taking the value 2. So take the value 2. So value 2, call the object value 2 is equal integer dot parse int, and give the object of edit text dot get text, and then plus and string. So now we can test it. So let me run this app now. Left click on your run icon. Now it is going to install our emulator. Okay guys, so now our app is going to launch in our emulator, so you can watch it in seconds. Okay guys, so now you are watching that our app have successfully launched in our emulator. So now we can test it. So let me test it now. So okay guys, so now let's check this app is working or not. So let me 10 into 10 plus 10 plus and enter the second value 10, and call the equal button. So now this 10 in 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. You're watching that the result is fine, and now we will use the minus operator. So 10 minus 8. So now it is equal to 2. You're watching that our minus button is also working successfully operator, and now we will use our multiplication button. So 10, I will use any other value like 25 in multiply by 24 is equal to 600. Now you're watching that answer is correct, and now we will check this division button. So I will use the 8 and divide by 4. So 8 and divide by 4 and pass another value 4 and equal. Now this result is 2. Okay guys, so now our calculator is working fine. Thank you guys for watching my tutorial. Please like and subscribe my channel for getting the more app from my channel. Thank you.